Yo, what up, world? This is Prime Suspect, holding it down. Maddness style, Nomadz Entertainment. We got the whole fam here. This is podcast. This is an amazement time right now. Because this is podcast. An amazing time.
Because I'm making the words as I go.
This time is amazing.
Ian Webster's is like this.
This is the 20th podcast that we've done. 20th
anniversary
podcast,
edition.
20th Videocast. We got Non-Steezy back in the building, holding it down.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
My name's Prime Suspect. We got Dr. Welby,
D-Well,
Non-Steezy,
Yeah.
DJ Dragon. That's what's up. Official podcast, Videocast, Nomadz Entertainment, The Maddness. This is number 20. This is how we do it all day, every day. Check the website, www.nomadzentertainment.com. Check us on MySpace, myspace.com/Nomadz Entertainment. We all have pages on there. Check it. This is how we do it. Big up to everybody out there that's holding us down. And first thing I want to talk about today is your boy, Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is, how can I say?
a drama queen,
That, and he is
He's a dick.
football diva.
there you go. Perfect. He is taking, well, not, I wasn't say don't take but well, who was the first?
Keyshawn Johnson was bad. What? He's taking what? What are you trying to say?
He said he plays for the He used to play for the Cowboys.
Who?
Michael Irvin?
No.
Keyshawn? Dion?
No. Dion.
Oh, the
Deion
new
Sanders.
See, but they're a different type of.
He's doing what? But what are you trying to say?
But I'm just saying, like he saw what Dion did, and now TL trying to do that too, trying to be like a musical artist.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's like every other
But it's always been like that, man. People who act or celebrities or even in sports for a long time always thought they could sing or rap.
Yeah, look at Shaq Diesel.
Oh yeah,
Jackson,
even worse. Look at Roy Jones.
Hey, but he had a hit.
Platinum though.
Yeah.
It's platinum. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Poosh Nickens. What's up?
Big Shaq, yeah. You know.
He's in a new scary movie 4.
Diesel.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't heard the track, I think it's garbage. Hopefully,
I hated it. I'm sorry, but Shaq's like call sign was like arthritis hand.
Arthritis. This is my call sign. I'm Diesel.
I'm big. This is me holding a basketball.
But if you haven't heard T.O.'s track, we're gonna play it right now, and this is it.
This is it. T.O. This is Shaq.
Garbage.
I endorse it.
I'ma make it hard for you dudes trying to stop my show. Look, it's hard for you dudes trying to stop my bro. Ask Philly, was it hard trying to stop T.O.? He the main reason that the fans would come for. But he took that hit and he bounced right back. Got a brand new deal and the pockets is fat. Like Boost Mobile, they been asking where you at. And you can tell them in Dallas with your cowboy hat. Go Big Blue, gon' do what you do. Gon' have the city going crazy, fans gon' love you. Like Ray Charles, you gon' make it do what it do. Still the best in the game and they know that it's true. Gon' take the team to the top where they used to be. I can see another trophy up in Big D. You gon' set a few records, be back in the Pro Bowl. 1 week after, you win the Super Bowl. I'm bad, and I'm better than ever. I'm bad, and I'm getting this cheddar. I'm bad, this time I'm a cowboy. I'm bad, and I got 'em saying wow boy. I'm bad, and I'm better than ever. I'm bad, and I'm getting this cheddar. I'm bad, this time I'm a cowboy. I'm bad, and I got 'em saying wow boy.
I am back with a business, I'm back on the mission. Got the recipe, bruh, so I'm back in the kitchen. Try to take me out the game, people saying I'm missing. Got the whole world's undivided attention. It's a brand new year, got a brand new team. I'm a cowboy now, no more black and green. And to the haters that said I wouldn't get my money, I'm laughing in your face, haha, that's funny. When it comes to this game, I'm the best in the field. Some said I was gonna sign just a 1-year deal, but I got what I wanted up front. 10 meals, change the rules of the game. So now how you feel? See, when I work my magic, when I catch that rock, I dominate like Shaq when he's down on the block. And this'll probably be my best season by far. No more get my ego on, meet me at the start.
I'm bad, and I'm better than ever. I'm bad, and I'm getting this cheddar. I'm bad, this time I'm a cowboy. I'm bad, and I got 'em saying wow boy. I'm bad, and I'm better than ever. I'm bad, and I'm getting this cheddar. I'm bad, this time I'm
So that was the track. I wasn't feeling it. His lyrics were garbage. I don't know if he had somebody write for him.
Stick to football, T.O.
Or if he did it himself. But stick to.
See, it sucks too because he's just going like downhill. All this, he's like a Hall of Fame football player. Like he's that nice, but all this other crap is just gonna throw him down the hill. You know what I'm saying?
It causes too much drama.
And Keyshawn
He's
Johnson
nasty on the field, but then his mouth don't.
isn't.
Nobody wants to hear about
Keyshawn
it.
Johnson was playing for the for Dallas, right?
Yeah, and they let him go.
Right. Yeah. Why let him go?
They didn't want to pay him his money, and they already had it in their head they wanted to get T.O. T.O.'s a way better player than Keyshawn. Keyshawn's even Michael Irvin was making fun of him. Was like, yeah, Dallas don't got no number one wide receiver, and Keyshawn got all pissed off, and he still got let go. He tried to talk shit
Where's
about
he
Michael
going?
Irvin.
He's going to the Giants.
He just got signed on to like Baltimore or so. No, he got signed by somebody already. Yeah, I forgot what it was. Or Carolina, I think. Carolina, yeah, Carolina Panthers.
He was telling me who's playing Miami now.
Dante Culpepper, and we will make it past the first round of the playoffs. I'm not gonna say Super Bowl, but we will make it past the first round of the playoffs.
But what's up with your boy Williams?
What you talking about?
He failed another damn drug test.
Are you serious?
Man, it was the poppy seeds, man. And
He
breakfast
missed
bagel.
another one. He missed another one.
Poppy
He missed
seeds.
another one after he came back and played half the season. Like it's guaranteed. Like he's gonna at least miss a year now. After missed half a year, came back, was like the third string running back.
They need to let him go, man. Is that a clause in the contract where if you fail so many drug tests, then he's gonna have a 1 year suspension, and then after that, if he fails another one, I think he's banned from the NFL. So I mean, at first he quit football. He didn't want to, and then I guess when Dolphins was like, "Yo, we need our signing bonus money back," it was like $7 million. He was like, "All right, I'll come back." He's like cleaned up his act. He came back like 40 pounds light as shit because he was smoking so much weed in India, and fucking he was in
he
India?
garbage.
Indian
Yeah,
weed?
it was all over. Yeah, it was in India. They couldn't find him. It was in India meditating. He said he was just smoking herb.
Splashing cow piss on himself.
So that's T.O.
Stick to football, man.
Yeah,
You don't think
for
he's
real.
gonna be
Stay up
nice?
for Mike.
So maybe the Rock will sign him. You never know. He'll sign by the Rock. You know, a couple Kanye beats. He'd be warfare right
that
there.
won't even help.
Nah, then again, nowadays with the right type of marketing, you get.
Oh, with a
certain
Pharrell
producer.
Hook, that should be off the chain though. Pharrell
With the
Hook
right
will
producer,
make
you can sell
anybody a top
anything
10.
nowadays.
A Pharrell Hook.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You market it to the young kids, they'll buy it up.
But I know that track right there is Basuda.
They should make him
Straight trash.
dance. He should do like R&B or something, like the
T.O.
old
Dancing with the Stars.
Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown. That's some Chris
Brown.
T.O. Dancing with the Stars.
He's dancing, huh?
What was this guy on
Crap.
Master P on that?
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah,
that
it was
a couple
trash.
weeks ago.
Idiots.
Trash.
So I don't know.
Talking about a record label that's gone under.
What's it called again? No Limit?
Yeah, No Limit.
No limit to the downfall.
They reached the limit, all right.
He's cake though. He's got mad businesses. He's got mad
Yeah,
money,
he's
but
paid.
He
it's
has like his own cell phone company.
yeah.
He
He has real estate. He has
He has
cell
a
phone company. He
Nickelodeon
has
TV
everything.
show.
He has everything. Yeah, his son. Yeah, his son.
Romeo.
He's making mad money. But anybody on his label's toast.
Yeah, speaking of that, what was it 2 weeks ago? His brother Silk, the Shocker, got arrested for gun possession charges.
Didn't C Murder get out of jail? Did we talk about that?
Dude, I didn't heard.
C Murder got out of jail.
I heard he was
did?
going to.
I know
but
he was trying to get a new trial. but-
No,
Why?
he got.
What?
I'm pretty sure he got
Why
out of
is there a
jail.
floor mat on the couch? I just noticed that.
I was
shit
petting
right
it like a
there.
dog. too. Like, man,
I was like, I had my phone on. I'm like grabbing it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is a floor mat on the damn couch?
My bad. I threw it out there because I was sweeping
the
the floor.
dog up here?
You go ahead and throw it on the floor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure C Murder's out of jail.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. You pretty sure C Murder's what?
Out of jail.
Yeah,
Serious?
well, I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
if he is,
On the murder count? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think he's out of jail. They finally got him out of jail.
well, I wonder how that's gonna go because he talked crap about Master P while he was in jail because he said his own brother never came and saw him in jail or wrote him or anything. So
Well,
That should be something.
But he put out a track for him though.
Yeah.
Make the money.
well, shit. When you in jail and you don't got no money, and do what you gotta do, I guess. Make that paper.
I'm pretty sure because
I like that.
He was collabing
That track
with,
was all right.
with BG though, and BG ain't cool with them. Ain't cool with them no more. So I can imagine that's true though.
BG's coming out with another album.
BG's
I
nice,
read that.
though.
I read that article.
Nice.
I read that article. It was in some magazine where they were interviewing him and interviewing BG, and he was doing all what he did, like crack, right, or heroin.
He was started first using heroin when he was 11.
That's why that guy Turk or whatever, the last one, the unknown one, he fucking fell out the group because he was on heroin and crack. He fucking totally fell off the face because of that.
Yeah.
He had a couple of hot tracks on his first album.
But
Turk did.
Yeah, but he fell off the face.
I was
'cause of
reading an
that.
article, and he was in the Palladium. You guys remember that?
Yeah. You talking about BG?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I almost went to that. I don't know why.
What was the Palladium called before the Palladium?
Silhouettes.
What was it called before that?
That's me in Chicago. That's what it was called. I don't remember when I lived here.
By the way, we're talking about a club in Orlando.
Yeah, people.
Yeah,
They don't
people
know.
listening. They don't know what.
You
the hell it
remember
is.
like how?
I don't even remember Silhouette. I remember the name, but I was never there when it was Silhouettes.
Man,
What is it called now?
it's called Empty
Shut the fuck
Building.
down.
Yeah.
Nah, they
No, they reopened it. Yeah. They built it into something else.
It's a new club.
Oh, I don't know if it's a club.
No,
I know they
I
rebuilt
swear
it
it
into
is.
something.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's
It's
right.
open.
No, what
It's not.
I know what you're talking about. What you're talking about, I think it's called Glow or something like that.
Yeah, that's not the
That's
same place.
no, it's in this. That
It's in
same
a plaza.
It's
yeah.
in a plaza. Yeah.
No, but they reowned up in the Palladium, or someone bought it and made it into something else.
No, I was there like probably a month ago, and there was nothing. It was
You just
all.
went
swear
there
it
in the
was
middle of the
something.
day,
Yeah, you were just like reminiscing or something.
knock on the door.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I was driving somewhere and
SWAT
I
team.
got
Oh
lost.
my god. Where
You
am
got
I at?
lost in your own city?
No, I mean I was driving somewhere and I decided because I was thinking that place that you were talking about was Palladium, so I just was driving over there.
They
just had
pubbed
no-
it on the radio like it was the same place. I don't
Nope.
know.
I could have sworn it was something.
It's in the corner of that shopping plaza.
F102.
But wow, that's old school. That place was huge too, man.
That shit was.
And you know, I never
fun.
went there because they said that they made the whole top into a different club and they
They
closed
did.
off
They,
the top.
they
really?
walled it off. Yeah, they walled it off because it was like reggaeton up there and hip hop on the front
I
door.
haven't been. I hadn't gone there.
They walled it off. Like they put drywall, but then they also had like plexiglass windows so you could see through it still.
Wow. Yeah, I've
That
been there
place
since
was-
it was Silhouettes.
The place was huge. They had good concerts though.
I remember I
man.
started my DJ career. I was shook. Trying to DJ in front of like 2,000,
It's so
almost 3,000
big.
people.
So
Shit
many
was crazy.
people.
That place was a big club.
Needles don't fail me now.
I got to use my mixer too, which is in some pawn shop thanks to Prime Suspect.
Hey man.
You got robbed.
I ain't,
Long
I let it go.
story.
Yeah, I let it go.
Long story.
Well,
Next topic.
next topic is.
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah.
Let the guy who
Your
found out
topic.
that
Yeah.
this is
Christina
Okay.
Aguilera is coming out with a new album, and guess who's gonna be producing on it? No other than Primo is gonna be dropping like I think it's like 3 or 4 tracks on it. What the hell you think about
I
that?
thought you meant he was doing the whole album.
Yeah, that's what.
No, he's gonna be dropping like 3 or 4 tracks on it, like pretty much almost half an album nowadays. So like people don't really release
Yeah.
too many tracks on an album.
12,
3 or 4 tracks.
12 is tops nowadays.
Yeah. Bubble Spark shit.
12 is a
12
lot
tracks.
of tracks for
Yeah.
albums.
I remember back in the day, albums were like 16, 17.
No, back in
18,
the day,
19.
back in the day, it was like 15, 14, and then it started going crazy. Everybody trying to do a double album, so they were trying to squeeze fucking 18 tracks on one CD.
Yeah, nowadays like 3 or 4, and then like 2 or 3 of them
But I
are like
liked it
skits.
way back in the day because then fucking it was hot tracks for like 5 minutes. Now it's just like a hot 3-minute track, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like whatever.
So to me, I don't know, yo. I guess DJ Premier trying to make that money, trying to get that paper, but
You think he's
Christina
selling out?
Aguilera,
You
Christina,
think he's selling
She
out?
was
by doing
hot.
Christina Aguilera. At first when he, because
Well, come on now, like
on the-
Premier
on the
is,
show-
like one of like the producers you think of like real like New York like East Coast like hip hop, you know, that's like Premier
He's
right
trying
there.
to show that he's versatile.
Yeah.
He could do something other than hip hop.
Come on now, Christina.
It's like
Aguilera.
Swiss. There's a bunch of producers that don't just do hip hop.
Yeah, you acting like the
Swiss
chick
don't.
wasn't just selling diamond albums.
You
5
yeah,
years
you
ago,
go. You don't
know what
go
I'm saying?
diamond by the U.S. You sell overseas. That's how you go diamond. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cater to everybody.
I think it's good for both of them. So it'll be a new sound for her and a new experience for him, and it'll open them up to other artists.
Yeah,
More money for his pockets.
Like actually the whole concept for like her new album is supposed to be like based on like 30s and 40s music. Like the old swing type music. Like old time. I don't even know.
Yeah, you talking about like ragtime and
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be like that.
But you gotta think about it too. Like probably 90% of Christina's fans don't even know who Primo is. So you know how much
true.
exposure that is for him. And she sells mills.
I don't even think she has any fans.
Are you
Like, the
crazy? She sells
I'm
mills.
just saying, like, I think the people,
she-
the kids that were back in like 98, 99, they were like little kids then, and they've grown up, and you know what I'm saying? Like when you grow up,
they still have a fan.
it wasn't
She's a
that
huge
long.
fan.
She was still hot when she had that collabo for the
With Little
Moulin
Kim.
Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
a
a
couple
long time
years
ago.
ago. That wasn't.
No.
Well, I think it could work with her because out of like all those like teeny bopper people, like Britney Spears.
She just
Jessica
had that one
Simpson.
song that I'm Still Beautiful shit, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And that shit is
that's like
huge. That was a huge song.
Because Christina Aguilera can actually sing.
Yes, she got
Yeah,
she
no
got
doubt.
pipes.
Other girls, she
got
can
pipes.
sing. So it might actually
Yeah, she
might
can
might
sing.
work with her. What the hell's so funny?
She got pipes. That was funny.
I was thinking about something that I used to say back in the day.
Oh, what's
What?
that?
She be piping it. See, when Prime Suspect is on iPhone with nothing to do, that nigga be piping it.
Whoa.
Translation: doing
Going
a buck
fast.
30 for no damn reason. Just looking for a cop.
That was some
That was Robert. Remember
Yeah.
Rob from the block?
that was Rob from the block.
Yeah, from the islands.
I told Nonstop that. He was like, "You what? You were what?" I mean, man, I was hyping it.
I was laughing though because I remember Robert said that shit. This kid.
Wow.
That's the truth though, man. You had your damn Corsica way back in the day because you know Brian's balling now. But back in the day when you had your Corsica, we would go down today and Pleasure Island, and we were just chilling, no rush. And you been doing 90, the fucking doors trying to fall off, all these bumpers are barely hanging on. I'm looking at you like, yo, what's going on? No, I'm just driving to Pleasure Island. But you can slow it down a little bit, like we ain't in a rush for nothing. That should be crazy. But that was way back in the day, before Brian was balling now.
And you got the hot new whip now.
Yeah. Is he okay?
Anyway, so some people.
Man, I was thinking when you had the Honda just a year and a half ago, 2 years. We're coming back from downtown, man. He was gunning it. I was in the car like, "Hey, man, what's the problem? Like, why are you driving so fast? What are you talking about?" But I'm like, you
I
floored
remember
the
that.
car.
I was going like 120 miles an hour.
Like, I was scared, man. I was scared.
And then I realized I was like, oh.
Prime Suspect will take a beating to its limits. That's all I know. He would take a beating to its limits. The car is just screaming, crying down the highway. Like, yo, slow down, please, a little bit.
Ooh.
Back to conversation.
Back to the topics. Anyway, about Christina Aguilera. About Christina Aguilera and DJ Premier. Some people like it, some people don't. Me personally, I'm not feeling it.
I don't
But
think it'll work.
Dragon. Me and Dragon are feeling it. But Nonstop and D-Wog made a good point that it's gonna bring a totally different audience.
I'm not saying I'll probably like the traction because I can't picture that, because Primo's beats, he's pretty much like it's raw hip hop. Like I can't picture her singing unless she's trying to rap, and that's even more trash.
No, she better not rap. She better sing on it.
What do you think about what do you think about Mary rapping?
I didn't like it, but it's Mary. You gotta respect that.
Right. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. But
Yeah, she should stick to singing.
Honestly, that whole song
DMX was on crack when he recorded them lines. Them shit was barely rhyming. That shit was bad.
I really didn't
Yeah,
the remix.
I really don't like that track, honestly.
I like it.
Remix is just
I like
Original.
Rod
Weird.
Diggers. I like Rod Diggers.
Digger, yeah,
Rod
she's
Diggers.
fine.
Lloyd Banks
I like
isn't bad.
Papooses.
Papoose. That's it. And
Papoose is Like, well, on the video, like on like the the radio
Yeah.
version, the video version, like they're doing like half. They're not doing all 16 bars.
Yeah, but it's just because like you can't have like an 8-minute video. Shit.
That's true.
Remember
Like
the Wool remix? That shit was like 20 minutes. Back in the day, they said every track, every artist known to man on that shit, man.
But like the original song with no cuts is like I think like 6 or 7 minutes.
And Busta's like the verse that he does for the video for that remix, that shit is hot. That last verse,
Right.
There's a hot verse on that. And Missy's is alright. I don't know. I wasn't feeling too much, but
Yeah, but they had to cut it down to like so they could show it like on MTV, BET, whatever.
And plus,
so.
he had that like memorial thing in the beginning too.
Right.
That takes
If
10
everybody was
15
single
seconds.
here, would you do Missy?
No.
Do you think?
For money, yes.
No.
So
No.
you're
and
saying
Missy,
you're saying a whore?
No. Let's say
You're a
let's say
whore dragon?
Yes, I am.
No,
a
let's say
whore.
Missy was just chilling the mall and she came up to you. Would you do her? Not like no, but this is not.
Okay.
She's just a regular chick.
She doesn't have the money. She's
She's just a regular chick. She's just a regular chick.
No.
That's a lie from you anyway.
How much?
No,
That's a lie.
don't get me wrong.
No. I'm not talking about.
Hold on.
I'm not talking about 99, 2000 Missy. I'm
Missy.
talking about now Missy.
Like right now.
Not in black garbage bags floating around the video Missy. I'm talking about today Missy.
How much have I had to drink?
Yeah, that's what it boils
But the
down
thing
to.
is,
how
like-
much you had a drink and how long it's been. since
She
you
dresses
ever
like
met.
she's. I think she's a lesbian.
I think so.
I think because
I
she
just don't
dresses like
know.
a guy all the time.
I think her and Tweet get down.
You know what I'm saying? Some women like to
I
keep it
think her
girly
and
like
Tweet
that.
get down.
You know?
Cause Tweet was
I
living in
used
the
to date
house.
this
That's
shit.
exactly what I was thinking.
Tweet, her mama, and her lived at the house.
Yo,
So
I used to
all
date a
three of them
chick
had
who-
something going on.
Not the
Wore
mom
Timbs
dudes,
and
but-
jeans all the time.
Who?
even
I
when you
used to
went
date
out.
a chick who used to wear Timbs and jeans like all the time. Maybe she's gay now, but she wasn't gay then.
Yeah, but Missy's just, I don't know. She's always in, jeans
But
and
like, did
tracksuits.
you like get any news or any confirmation that she was, you know?
But like
You
her,
never heard
her,
of her with a guy.
Her, her and fucking Ricky Martin. When people ask them, they choose not to answer the fucking question. So what the fuck? If you're choosing, like, if
Ricky
somebody
Martin
asks,
looks like a fruit to me, too.
if somebody asked me,
babe.
yo,
She's a fruitcake.
are you gay? I would be like, hell no, I'm not gay. I would be proud to say I'm not gay. But they're like, oh,
But not
I
that.
choose.
No, but they're in the limelight. You can't be like that because then if
You
they have
lose
gay
the audience.
fans, they're going to be like, oh, what's
Yeah.
you trying to say? You can't be like that when you're
Yeah, I
famous.
can understand with Ricky Martin because I think he does attract a lot of gay listeners. you
Yeah,
know?
especially Ricky. He's got to play the line acting like he gay
Yeah.
anyway because he
He
got
might
a lot
not
of
be.
gay.
So he
I
might.
guess
fans.
that's true. That's true.
You can't just be like, hell no, I ain't gay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Then Ricky sales just go straight down.
Like, I don't know. You tell me. Then off camera, like, hell no, I ain't fucking gay, man.
No, I
You gotta
heard,
grill him after
this
the
guy.
interview.
I heard that Usher was bi. Have you guys heard about that?
I heard he's some
I heard from-
nymphomaniac, but I
I
don't
heard
know
from
about him being
different
bi.
places, like different websites and different people saying that that he
Have
like
you heard it from
experiments-
like an actual, somebody that knows
He
him?
said that he makes it what? Affirmative?
no that he's
What are you
experimenting.
talking
Oh.
about?
It made
No,
it seem
I
like
heard-
it was confirmed.
No, I heard that it was on his actual website that he had like a blog or something. And
Yeah,
he wrote it on
right.
there and they took it down. Like after a while, that's what I read, man.
He would lose a lot of credibility.
Yeah.
Hip hop, he loses a lot of credibility.
But he's not really a hip hop artist.
No,
But he
He's an
sells a
R&B
lot to
singer.
hip hop though.
He's an
Especially
R&B
with
singer.
crossover shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe that's why
No
he's
rap
denying
artist
it.
would want to be featured on this track.
Exactly.
They think, oh, they you fucking Usher.
Say way that Ciara's a fucking guy.
Sierra's not
Not
a
a
dude.
fucking dude. Are you serious?
I don't know, man. I just heard from everywhere.
ears.
I remember. You remember when they asked her that on Winter Some Park?
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was
Yo,
fucked
they
up.
asked you
happened?
that?
Yeah.
I didn't see
But
that.
they didn't.
The
they
rumor
want-
is.
Yeah, they want her to talk about it,
But what'd she say?
and she was like, "Man, if you have proof, I'll pay you $50,000."
That's it. That's pretty cheap
Yeah, maybe
for her.
Maybe she is a dude.
Well, they showed you saw this. She had like a prom thing from high school, and it shows her like videotaping
Yeah.
everything. And
They
they
showed
videotaping
all
her.
her-
She looked like a girl to me, like a regular
all her
girl.
high school pictures
Maybe
when
she
she was a
had-
No,
cheerleader.
but the thing is,
and everything.
no,
Well, she must
what
have had like
it
a
was-
sex change at like
No,
7.
but what it was like, the rumor was that she was a hermaphrodite. Like she was a
Well,
girl, but
she-
she had like.
Let's
No.
call Bow Wow right now. Find out.
First
She's
of all,
probably
I
a dick,
mean,
you know, a chick
he's
with a
busy
dick.
doing a movie. He's in that
Could
Fast
be.
and Furious 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
and his
making
name is
another one?
Twinkie.
Maybe he's the gay one.
All right, is there? Let me ask you a
It
question.
is the Fast and Furious 3. It's after drifting. It's Tokyo Drift or whatever.
God.
It's after the art of drifting. Yeah, so it's gonna be a totally different movie. It's gonna be crazy though, because I want to go watch it, but I want to make sure I ain't riding in my car. Because if y'all know what drifting is cars getting sideways. So right after the movie, you're gonna see a bunch of cars on I-4 going sideways.
Well, let me ask you a question. So
Crazy
it
after
has
watching
nothing.
that.
There's no like previous actors that are going to be in the movie. There's just
not Paul
taking
Walker.
the-
None of them are
They're
in
just going
it.
to take the franchise and just.
Yeah, because it's a new director or something like that.
Well, it was a new director the second time.
Yeah, but they're going after.
Well,
a
each
different
one's getting
thing.
progressively worse and worse.
Yeah,
So.
it was
The
bad.
first
Well,
one
I mean, the
okay.
second one was.
First one was
second
good.
one-
The first
the
one
first
was
was
okay.
good.
Actually,
The first one was
bought it on
realistic.
DVD.
First one was
Right,
good.
right.
For anybody that's into the car scene, the
Yeah.
first one was it's kind of bad, but it still was good. The
was
second
okay.
one was
The
fucking
fuck, you can't
exaggerated
give me.
stupid.
You cannot get me wrong that
What, brah, like during the whole movie, brah.
the first one was like a phenomenon. Like
It was a
fast-
huge car scene, yeah.
It was like
Something a phenomenon,
Everybody was up on.
something.
Fast
like,
and
It made everybody want to go buy Nas because you think you can go warp speed with that shit. So shit.
give me a
Yeah,
break,
that's true.
man.
But second one was cool because of
2000.
What, could Tyrese and them are in it?
no, the second one was cool because I was gonna say of Angela. What was it? Angie. What was her name?
The girl from Lost.
No.
No?
That was the first
No,
one.
that's the first one.
First one?
Oh, Eva Mendes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hot.
She's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
She is hot.
But still didn't win the bra.
So let me ask you a question.
I gotta
Out
show
of
the second one.
out of Fast and Furious 2, Out of Time, and the
Out of
Training Day, which movie was she hottest in?
Training Day, she was naked.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
Motherfucker, she's naked.
That's true.
Naked. I watched that shit and rewound and fucking play it again, You see
titties.
everything. See
That's
titty,
true.
you see everything.
Wow.
Yeah, she's,
Everything. She's totally naked.
that was the
Running
first
around
time
on
you
the
had
bed.
seen her, right?
Huh?
Then she did that stupid ass movie All About the Benjamins.
That was not
Yeah, I liked
pretty
it. That
good
was pretty
movie.
funny to me.
Yeah.
I liked it. It wasn't
It was a
bad.
pretty good movie.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That was all right.
Ice Cube was paid.
Wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Talking about Ice Cube, have you seen Black White or White Black? Or
Yeah, I've seen it.
I still haven't seen it.
It's
it good?
bullshit though, man. It's, the situation they put him in, like they take the black family, turn them white, and then throw them in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm black. I want to y'all. No, don't treat me like this. Like, and it's like they make it seem like the white family is like the only ones that experience anything out of like the, you know what I'm saying? Like the black family, it's we already know about all this. We're not gonna gain anything from this. It's all about you. It's all one-sided. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. You know.
what do you think about
Although the white family make them, you know what I'm saying, turn them black and throw them back into their own
So let me
neighborhood.
ask you,
You know what I'm saying?
me and D-Well
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
we were agreeing
that's
about
good.
this. The girl looks better black
Yeah,
than she
she
does.
looks-
Yo, yeah, she does. I brought that up to my
I would
friend.
talk
Yeah.
to her.
I was talking to my boy Rob and Peter. I was like, yo, the only one that looks close is her, and she really looks good black. Like she
Yeah,
looked
right.
good black.
She looks a lot better
Yeah.
black than she does white.
No, but the black kid turned white is horrible. Like, man, I felt like that's like a direct Michael Jackson baby.
Right?
I was like, oh, this is bad.
But I saw like commercials and just seeing some of these people like they turn a white person black, like they look nothing like.
Oh no,
a
but
black person
the
or
white
anything.
mother kind of
They
looks
look
does
like they
look
have
black
makeup
though.
on.
She does.
The white mother does look
Yeah,
black
she
though.
does.
She does.
Do you think like
But the white dude looks Indian or some shit. Bruno don't look right.
And then
I
he's
think that's the one I saw. Yeah,
his
the one I-
makeup is not
Bruno don't look
consistent,
white.
man.
yeah, one day
Sometimes
he's like
They like,
One day
dark.
he's Indian.
dark,
Yeah.
and then he's light.
He looks like he's Indian, like some crazy shit.
It's Habib right there.
Yeah, that's. But that's what I think. I think they would experience more if they changed their race and threw them back into the same mix. You know what I'm saying? So they notice how their own peoples would treat them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's garbage. You know, because the guy was complaining how he turned white and he went to go try on some shoes and the guy put some shoes on his feet, and then he went back as black and he didn't even talk to the same guy. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even go with cameras with him. Of course, you go with a camera crew into a store, they're gonna treat you like a king because they don't want their
That's what I
establishment
said.
looking like shit.
The
You know?
cameras really throw everything off.
Yeah,
too.
that's not right.
Should be hidden cameras or something. 'cause
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna show their true colors in front of camera.
Exactly.
Not everybody.
No. That one white
That
dude
dude
spit
that
his.
stopped it too.
Oh, this is all white and this is good community because he spit his guts out
Yeah,
though.
he did.
Oh, the dude with the long hair that was in the bar.
Nah,
No. He was like a white dude sitting at the bar. He wasn't long hair. He was just like a regular. He was like in his 30s or whatever, talking about how the neighborhood stayed good because it's predominantly all white and all the blacks haven't been in that neighborhood. Basically, he made it seem like it hasn't infected that neighborhood, like it's a fucking disease or some shit like that. I was like, damn, that's fucked. When I was hearing that, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, it's like he's not trying to be ignorant, but he's really ignorant. Like,
We've all been inoculated.
I ain't catching the black.
we all got the cootie shot. Like, come on, man, are you serious? It's bad though.
But I mean, for something like that to be on television, I mean, it's good in itself. You know what I mean? It's still.
It got mad ratings because I tell you what, I saw the preview for that a while ago, and I was dying to see the first show.
Yeah.
And then I saw the preview on like an Oprah special. I was like, and right there I was like, I don't know. And then I saw the first show, and I was like, man, I ain't
Yeah, if it's
watching
on
this shit no more.
Oprah,
I'm watching this shit more. Whatever.
I've been wanting to see it too. I've been seeing commercials for it, but just never really had a chance to like watch it. You know?
Just watch the first one. After that, you'll be done. You don't need to watch the rest. It's like whatever.
Alright, then I'll pass on that then.
That's a good idea though, but I just think they should have thought it over. With the way they play the scenarios out, they should have did it over.
So good.
That was wrong.
Opening up a beer bottle.
So what we talking about the Notorious Big album, whatever?
Oh,
Banned in the USA.
You get a chance, make sure you cop Biggie's first album because soon you won't be able to get it anywhere.
But didn't that album already go diamond?
It's had
I
to.
think so.
I think it
It's
went
been out
diamond.
for
I know
years.
Biggie album went diamond.
It's been out for years.
So that's a
so
big hit
okay.
overseas.
Explain that real quick to some people that don't understand what
I
diamond
know.
is.
Diamond is 10 times platinum. You know how people go, you know, when you go gold, you're successful.
That's 500,000 records.
Yeah, when you sell 1 million, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's platinum. And that's when you start making money on your own album or whatever like that. When people cop a deal or whatever, they want to go gold, but their real goal is to go platinum because you go gold, you make your money back. But then when you go platinum, the artist itself makes money because you know the artist when you sign a deal, you get front money or whatever,
Right.
and you're supposed to recoup that back.
Car, clothes, house.
Jacob Watts, like
Yeah.
fucking, I ain't gonna shout his name out, but he
Shout his name out.
no, but anyways, but Biggie, one of his albums I know, Shaggy fucking went diamond. There's tons of artists that went
Are you
diamond,
serious?
but you got to be a crossover hit. Yeah, it's not in the U.S. that you're gonna go diamond. It's
Yeah.
really hard to go diamond in the U.S. Eminem, I think is diamond. I think one of his albums is diamond, but whatever,
Probably is.
or it's close. But
That's what most people make their
if you're-
money's
yeah,
overseas.
It's overseas. If you're nasty overseas, you're gonna go diamond, guaranteed. But Biggie, I know Biggie's one of his.
So do you think
albums,
like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC are diamond?
I know they're
Yeah, they
multi-platinum, but I don't know if they're diamond. But if you sell a lot overseas, it don't take long to go diamond. But 10 times platinum,
that's
that's
just-
10 million records. That's a lot.
It is. How many records have
Consider this
Thriller?
day and
Thriller
age.
is like 2 diamonds, right? That's Thriller.
It's up there.
For like
yeah.
25 million records.
Shit.
It would be over. Yeah.
Michael Jackson's.
I don't know what's
reigning.
after a diamond.
He's
diamond.
broke.
He's like moon
Yeah,
status.
he had to lay off all his.
He doesn't have any money. Why doesn't he have any money?
Well, he owns a bunch of like the Beatles records and stuff. He can sell all those, the
Well,
rights to those.
He doesn't own those because he put those up for a loan.
for Bank
Yeah.
of
So
America,
Bank-
right?
Yeah, they own that.
Yeah, they shut down the.
Well, he's
Neverland
got a bunch.
Ranch
He
and
owns a
everything.
bunch of rights to a bunch of records, so he can.
Hey,
Well, since we're talking about about this, we'll go back to Notorious B.I.G. or whatever. But Michael Jackson's trying to hook up with 50 Cent now. They're trying
Well,
to
not like hook up like homo, but I mean,
I wouldn't put it past them either. Or maybe you want to hook up with 50's kids or something. But yeah, he was talking like Michael Jackson's like manager or whatever was talking to DJ Who Kid, trying to get him to do a couple of tracks with 50 Cent.
Like
Which,
didn't Jay-Z do a couple tracks with?
Did Jay-Z ever do a track with?
Yeah.
I mean, Jay-Z do a track with?
I think the only ones that did a track with like Michael Jackson were
It was Jay-Z, right?
Jay-Z and Biggie. Biggie was like, I think Biggie was the first one that did one. I think it was Blood on the Dance Floor or some shit like that. On that album.
But that was when Michael was on top and he was real being specific on who he wants to work with. Now he's like,
now he'll take anybody.
do a track with Bob
Blood on the
Weezy.
Dance Floor. Was it
Little
good? Was
Bow
it a
Wow
good track?
is rapping the game.
Never heard about
Blood
that.
on the Dance Floor.
I heard that track. Yeah, it's alright. But I think that's just a freestyle because I'm pretty sure that I heard that on another track. The verse that Biggie spit. I heard it on another track.
Well, probably is.
Well, I mean, do you really think that's gonna help Michael selling the albums?
Yeah, big time.
I'm not.
Yeah,
buying
if
it.
he does something with 50 Cent, of course.
He's gonna be way back in the limelight. A 50 Cent Michael Jackson track is huge. I think that's enormous.
I'm not buying. This is gonna be garbage. I hear it already.
What's the last album that you bought? What's the last album that you bought?
Last album I bought.
For
Like
you?
actual CD or
CD.
this records count?
CD.
No, CD.
Do I have to pay cash
Didn't we
for
talk
it?
this shit about before?
I don't know.
I had a gift card, and I bought John Legend when it came out.
Oh wow, I haven't bought a CD in a minute.
That was at a gift card.
Damn, last
That's-
CD
wow.
I bought, I think
It was
was.
on sale at Circus.
I actually buy mixed CDs. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like Dirty Harry, Green Lantern,
Right.
and shit, and like Clinton Sparks and Breaks, shit like that. But actual like rap artists like that.
I bought a CD for my girl. She wanted
that
This
shit
from a
shouldn't
girl?
count. That shit shouldn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't
You said
count.
for your girl?
I mean, for
Yeah,
yourself.
Nah, that shit shouldn't count.
I mean, for
When
yourself.
was
I'm
the
just
last
saying,
time
like-
you bought some shit for you? Oh, you probably bought it for yourself and then gave it to your girl?
No, I bought her. What was it? The Immature. What's that guy's name? The guy
What?
from Immature.
Marcus Houston?
Yeah. She wanted that CD. But the last CD I bought for myself.
It's
So,
alright,
like,
bro.
for you to,
The last CD
I
I think I bought for myself.
Why didn't you just burn a copy and just put MH on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
It's low money, right?
No, it's not. I just
It
wanted to
all
buy her
sounds the
CD.
same though.
I think it was like $10.
Like I ran a test. I bought a CD and then I burned the CD and played them.
They're exactly the same.
But I mean, unless you have like really, really good speakers that will bring out,
Now,
the.
tell you the truth, not even that, because I mean, when you rip a CD, you can rip it the same quality that was on the
No,
CD.
it depends on how it's encoded.
Yeah.
If it's not encoded very well, if you have good quality speakers, you can.
But
tell
lately, the people who rip CDs, they're real nice with it.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying,
on point with it now.
I don't get, but I mean, the ones I've heard are
from
pretty
what we
good.
heard from
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
because okay, what's the next topic?
What was the last one you bought, Dragon?
I think the last one I bought was Iron Man.
Oh yeah, you fag! You fucking took mine too. You an asshole. You lost yours and you took mine and you bought another one. You lost mine. You're a fag.
Oh, geez.
So the last CD I bought was, I think it was a bunch at the same time. I bought Rakim
Were
back
you-
in 97. I bought a bunch of CDs in 97.
Which one? That double CD? I think I bought that the same day I bought the Iron Man CD.
Yeah, you're a fag. I'm trying to think of the CD I bought.
I remember I bought. This was like in '95. I bought ODB's album at the same time.
Who didn't have that though, man?
That shit was
That was like
hot.
one of the first CDs ever
That shit was
owned too.
hot.
Yeah,
I
I had
bought-
mad tapes before that.
I bought that album. I bought
That
that,
was my
CD.
second
But at the same time, I bought this thick ass CD player.
No, fuck that.
It was like that big.
Change the subject. Who remembers the tapes they bought?
Oh.
Fuck CDs.
Last tape I bought was
What was the last tape you bought?
Raekwon.
I have a box with like 300
Oh,
tapes
only
under
built
my
for Cuban
bed.
Links?
Yeah,
I had that on
that's
CD
it.
though.
I had that
Purple
CD.
I had that on tape. I had
Oh yeah,
I had
the
my
purple
fault.
CD, the purple tape.
You mean purple tape? Yeah.
I had the Tupac joint.
Tupacables.
Nah, Tupac.
All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me. The double
It was
tape.
like 4 tapes.
No, I had that shit. I had that shit.
No, speaking
that's
of
one
4
of the
tapes,
first
that was the
CDs I
last
bought.
tape I bought. I bought the Wu-Tang Forever. That was 4 tapes.
You bought that on
I
tape.
got-
You bought that on tape?
That was back.
No,
That was way
Yeah, that was
No,
CD's
I
out for a
know.
while.
No, I bought it actually on tape, CD, and record. I have Wu-Tang Forever on all of
You
them.
gonna frame it
Who
or
the hell
something?
bought it on? Who the hell bought it on tape though?
My car didn't have a CD player.
And where'd you find a store that still had tapes at that point in time?
Yeah, like Sonic Boom.
They
Man, that
still
came
sell tapes. They make tapes anymore.
Yeah, they
Nah,
do.
I don't think
I
they
see
do.
them. I see tapes
I haven't
still.
seen them in a
They're
minute.
like in the bargain bin.
They're, I don't think they
I've
sell
never
tapes
seen
anymore.
tapes.
They
Maybe
sell
at Walmart or
blank
something.
tapes.
Yeah, they sell blank tapes. I don't
You remember?
know.
I used to do this. I used to record the
Oh,
radio.
the radio?
Oh, who didn't? Who didn't record the radio?
Fucking
What?
ghetto.
I had nasty mixes.
Yeah, man. Back in
What?
the day, though, they used to.
Got to cut it off right before the commercial comes
Oh,
on.
oh no, or then right before it comes back, you're like trying to rewind the tape to get it ready before it
Record the radio.
I was nasty
yo.
with that shit. I used to be like a a tape technician. They'll take us to
do you
break.
think-
I used
do you
to
think
put a
kids
little
do that
piece
now?
of fucking clear tape on it and fix them
Do
back
you
up.
think
how you
kids
do
do
it.
that now?
Man,
What?
kids are spoiled. They don't
Are
do
you
that.
crazy?
Got iPods. What do you mean?
Yeah, what the fuck.
At that point, I didn't even own a Walkman.
I remember I
Those were
bought my
pricey
first.
items.
Yo, when I had a tape player, I thought the portable fucking disc players were fucking crazy. Like, oh shit, that nigga got dough.
I think I paid $130 for my first like portable CD player.
Yeah, and that shit used to skip like a motherfucker. You had to
That
have
was
make
like
sure
that
shit.
big.
Yeah, you had to make sure that shit was not fucking touched for that shit to play. The first fucking Discman were the worst, yo. They were the worst.
Yeah.
Any little, you couldn't have it in the car
No.
unless you was on a smooth Cadillac or something like that.
You had somebody holding it. It was like, oh,
Yeah, with Prime Suspect, one of us would have had to hold it. Hold it.
Or a pillow. had a pillow for it. You just keep it right on the console.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shoot, the first cars disc players were garbage too. They used to
Yeah, non-stops, man. Like you would only have
They
only
only play
certain
two
CDs
CDs.
would play.
Hello, Cool J, and what was the other one?
On the Maxima.
Yeah.
And a bass
Hello-
CD.
LL Cool J and the Big Fun CD would play.
Yeah, like 4 tracks. I hated that fucking Maxima. Well, I love the Maxima, but that CD player sucked.
Yeah, shit did suck. But anyway, we straight way off topic. But
We always do
Good
this.
show,
we were
though.
talking about Notorious B.I.G. whatever. His first album. If you don't got it right now, the actual CD, make sure you cop it.
Ready to Die, right? It was Ready to Die.
Yeah.
First one?
Yeah.
Because
I had that. I bought that album too.
Yeah, I had that one.
I bought that album. I bought a Gangstar album. I bought the first.
Chaz McCass.
I bought
the Sham tape.
and
That
Backstreet
was,
Boys.
that was good, man.
I found that CD too.
For real?
Yeah. I had like 5 tracks.
Well, anyway, let's try to kill
No.
it.
You were like
I bought-
Sham's #1 groupie.
I bought Southern Playlist of Cadillac music.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
Bought a lot of hot shit.
Sunday Rider.
Okay, we'll
AT
reminisce in a
aliens.
second. Let's finish this subject first.
Cuba gets screwed.
No, hold on, man. I'm trying to kill this subject first.
skipping through the Sham list.
I didn't know it was
B.I.G.
any
album.
order. I'm sorry.
You don't have it. Make sure you get it. Judges are taking it off the market, whatever, because they have an uncleared sample from the Ohio Players on it. So
And it took them this long to realize that.
Exactly. No, aren't but non-stop. I mean, non-season.
What a legal system we have, folks.
Didn't you say that they were all passed away?
I didn't say that point. Somebody else said that.
I
I
said,
think that was well be. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. I
don't
think.
know.
But you know how that is, man. Like, it'll be cool with an artist, but then when they pass away, it's like their family wants to make money, or they want to keep their legend like intact or whatever like that. And they
Just want to make money.
Yeah.
So, well, give him the money, clear the sample, put the CD back out there. But Puffy's not gonna do that.
He's made his money off.
He
of
made,
it.
yeah, exactly. He made his money.
And
off
now it's
of
gonna
it.
be a collector's item, which is you're gonna. You
that's
know,
even better. Yeah.
yeah.
Anybody that got some Ready to Die like unopened, cheese right there.
But seriously, like, who doesn't have
be right
that
back.
CD? If you don't have that CD,
I'm gonna
then
buy it right now. It's gonna
if
be
you
worth
have a
something.
CD, you shouldn't be listening.
If you don't have it or haven't had it ever,
yeah,
that's
Right.
pretty whack. You're not up on hip hop.
Don't you
haven't
wish you
been out
still
for
had
long.
all your old CDs?
I wish too.
They
yeah,
weren't scratched.
If they weren't fucking
I have
stolen.
them.
Yeah.
They just don't
They
play
don't
anymore.
play. Yeah. Feel like they've been playing on sandpaper. It's just the worst. I wish I had all my
That
CDs.
Rakim album was a good album, man.
Yeah.
The one he came out with in '97, that was a really good
It was
album.
aight.
I liked it a lot.
I used to play in my car when I used to sometimes work.
Yeah, anyways. Next
on beat.
subject. What are we talking about next?
I don't know, but I think Prime is like really touched about that Rakim album or something like that. It's just like, it has them all fucked up.
It was a good CD,
Better
man.
bust out in tears.
Good CD, man.
He's still
That's
alive, you know.
sentimental.
He could still put out a new album.
They there was a
Some underground.
now one of the tracks from that album was on the first song when Boiler Room started. That movie Boiler Room. No Boiler Room.
I never saw it.
It's a hot movie. Check
It's
it
a
out.
good movie, man.
Boiler Room.
Yeah, with Vin Diesel and Giovanni Ribisi or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
It's a good movie, man.
I'm not a big Vin Diesel fan. So.
And he's not even a.
He wasn't the main actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't the main actor in it.
And when did that movie come out?
I don't know. I stumbled on the movie one Sunday. home, just watching TV.
Wait. Which one is that one?
Where
what was
he's
the
like
premise?
stockbroker.
Yeah, that's the one I thought it was. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a hot movie.
Okay, cool. I'll peep it. So, back on topic. What's the next subject?
Oh no, you tell me.
Oh no, you chopping it up.
Hitler
know,
wants
right?
us to get back on topic, so
You're over here chopping it up.
I don't know. Let's talk about that Tampa teacher, man.
Oh my God!
Wow.
All right. So this is the story.
Explain the story.
This is the story. There was this Tampa teacher. She's from Tampa, Florida, and she was 24 years old at the time. So basically, she just graduated school. She, been teaching for a couple years,
She's fucking hot.
and she's hot.
My nuts in her face any day.
Okay.
Jesus, yeah, through the
wow,
courtessy
man,
hole.
that's why you wanted to talk about this.
Through his courtesy hole.
Courtesy hole. So she's 24 years old, and she's teaching. I'm assuming 9th grade because the kid was 14.
Yeah.
So
Left back in 8th grade.
Middle school.
So she has sex with this 14-year-old kid in her car and her house, and she got arrested. And
That guy must be like the most popular nigga in school.
No, I want to know how the hell they found out about this.
I'm
man.
telling. I told you.
So,
If I was
how you
14
gonna
years
rat
old,
her out? If
I'm
you had-
bragging. No, I'm just
if you had
bragging.
situation-
Exactly.
I'm bragging. And someone else is going to
Somebody
hate.
hated on
Someone's
her,
going to
bro.
hate. I'll be bragging. And then someone else, oh man, I want to hit that. She don't
So
want to
you
hit
tell
that.
me.
I'm
You
a-
tell me. Oh, let me just. Oh my
He's
God.
the biggest hater. I know
Yeah,
you
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Dragon would have
Dragon.
moved somebody's spot. Like if I was smashing the hottest teacher, he couldn't get none. She was telling everybody.
Let me ask you a question, Dragon. If you have a teacher in high school and all the dudes are like, "Yo, she's hot. Oh my God, she's
Of
hot."
course
she's
you're
hot,
gonna
she's
say
hot."
I
You
smashed.
know what I'm saying? Then you hit it.
Shit, I'll come in with a teacher say, I fuck my teacher.
Exactly.
I'm a
You
teacher.
know what I'm saying? Exactly. You're gonna be like,
Courtesy
man.
hole at the bottom.
And then basically what happened?
Courtesy hole. We got
Basically what happened was, you know what I'm saying? Like it got out. He was bragging, and then got back to his parents, and his parents, because he was a minor, then they did what they thought was cool. But like
I bet you was the mom because I bet you
Yeah,
the dad
it
was
was
proud.
the mom.
Yeah,
I bet you the dad was proud. Like, yeah, son.
Give him a high
That's what I'm
five.
talking about.
But D-Well made a good point, and if the sexes were reversed, then we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. We wouldn't be proud of the
Dude
kid.
will be locked up, beaten, and raped in jail because he would be considered the lowest of lowest criminals for having sex with a 14-year-old
Putting
girl.
on my layaway. That's it.
Yeah,
So would you have sex with a 14-year-old girl, Dragon?
Nah.
Shut up. You and
Whoa!
Solo.
Hey.
You and Solo used to like invest time on layaways.
No.
That's what you call them. Like, any girls that's underage were layaway programs. And Dragon was notorious for that. Area 51. Y'all used to go to all ages club. No, it was nothing but teeny boppers.
Dragon's getting
And-
called out right
and-
now.
Anyways, back on
And,
topic.
oh my god! Yo, Dragon would be the coolest guy because he had a car. You got a car? Oh my god! And Dragon was thought he was king.
Nah, anyway.
I got a car, baby.
I got my own place. Well, it's got its own door.
But this bitch saying, why'd they let her go though? They let her
Because
go, though.
this is why. The mom didn't want her son to stand trial, to go on the stand because of all the publicity and all this stuff. And so they wanted to do a plea where she would get she wouldn't serve any jail time.
But they pulled her license. And all
They
that.
they would
But they
do
say it
all
was
this
because
stuff.
like she was bipolar.
No,
or
but listen, I'm telling you why. You asked questions. On
She's hot and bipolar.
no, but that was her excuse. But it's fucking
But have you
bullshit.
seen? Matter of fact, Videocast. I'm showing the picture right now. She looks fucking hot.
So the mom didn't want her son to stand trial, so they did a plea bargain where if she pleads guilty, then she won't serve any jail time, but she'll, whatever, she'll be on probation or whatever. So she took the plea bargain because she knew that if they went to trial, she was going to jail.
Sexual offender.
You know what I'm saying?
Registered.
Oh, is she gonna be a registered sex offender?
No, but
then?
listen,
not
listen.
now.
So
Are you
they
serious?
But listen, they took it to the judge, and the judge was like, so this plea doesn't call for any jail time, so like she's getting off scot-free because she admitted it, everything was admitted, and he threw it out. She was like, no. He was like, no, we're going to trial. He
Yeah,
didn't
judge can't. Yeah.
he didn't accept the plea bargain, so the mom and the lawyer dropped the charges.
I'm surprised the state didn't pick it up.
That's what I was thinking too.
If that was me,
If it was a guy, they would have picked it up.
You're
Yeah.
going to jail anyway.
Yeah, if it was a guy, it would have been roles reversed because it's just the outrage.
But
it's like a double
honestly,
standard, you know. It's a double standard though.
Yeah, but I think
That's why Nick should get the money.
I don't think
Totally off topic, but that's
yeah.
why.
Nick should get the money.
Get the money.
Get that money, dog.
3 shows
Get
ago,
that
but
money.
Get the money, Nick.
Get the money.
Because of shit like this.
Fuck that shit.
Exactly.
There can't be no double standard, man. That's bullshit. But females always complain about it being equal and shit like that. Well, then equally get fucked in the ass too. Then you know what I'm saying?
She was hot though. Like even like the news, they were saying that. Is it because
That's
like,
fine.
she's good?
But then if a guy,
She's attractive
if
looking,
if the roles are reversed, then the guy's got to be
But I'm saying,
get less
like,
cut off.
So if you said if she was
She's
an
a-
obese heifer, she would go to jail, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for putting that kid through that.
No, hold on.
Because you know that he wouldn't have wanted to do it.
In Dragon's words, the kid's gonna be fucking fatty patties the rest of his life.
Oh, God. Stop.
But I'm saying,
That's
like,
Dragon's words right there.
but I'm saying because she's good looking. Like most guys, like the way we thinking now, like yeah, he hit it. Like yo, good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she didn't look good, then like yo, she should get thrown in
Send her
jail.
to jail.
Because you know he wanted to. You know he was consenting. Even though he's only 14, but
Of
still,
course
you
he
know what I'm
was
saying?
consenting.
Around 14, shit. He's trying to fuck anything right there.
Shit, if I was 14, if I was him, I would have done the same damn thing.
Rode my bike over there.
You can't say none of y'all would not have done the same thing.
Well,
You wouldn't have done the same thing?
Yeah, I would.
I was more in the books when I was 14. And
Fuck that shit.
hell
Fuck
yeah.
that. Those teachers I wanted to smash when I was 14. It's great.
That's like every young kid's dream right there. Like to say that you banged the teacher.
Yeah, and just sitting in class like,
Yeah.
I had it in your ass, bitch. Oh, you don't. Oh, I got a
homework?
beat, huh?
Oh, you want homework?
I got a
huh?
beat. Oh, this is a beat material.
You wanna see some
didn't say-
homework?
you didn't say that last night.
Homework? Oh, we had some work last night.
She goes, okay, tonight's
That's
homework.
your
He just gives her a big wink. I got the homework for you, baby.
I got some extra credit for you.
Ski.
So, hey, I mean, man.
Wow,
That's
that was.
hot. But no, but the thing is, but listen to that.
Much
There
props to
was
that kid,
no,
whoever
but
he
listen,
is.
but listen, there was
I would
the
like to shake that guy's hand, man.
the chick that got pregnant by the kid in high school and they eventually got married.
Yeah,
She was in jail for 7 years.
That was here too, right?
Or I have no idea.
That only happens in Florida.
Yeah. What's up with that?
You know what I'm saying?
You saw Larry?
Yeah,
I can't believe
wish I
She
went
was
to
in,
the
she
school
was in
down
jail
there.
for 7 years. But I mean, the thing is, I mean, like, I think they really did. I obviously did have feelings for each other because they got married. They had 2 kids together.
How the hell did Larry the Cable Guy get a movie?
I don't know. That's fucking horrible. You know when I look at that movie,
It's
you
just
know what I
all
think
filmed
of?
in Florida, isn't it? In Orlando.
it's here. It's
I heard it was
Florida,
like the guy was like driving up and down Colonial.
Yeah,
going
Lake
to
Eola's
places and
on
shit.
that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I heard that shit.
Wow.
Yo, that guy is funny as fuck in stand up, but I saw the commercial and that shit looked.
You know what it made me think of?
What?
Those movies that guy made. Like, was it Earl?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What was his name?
Earl's.
It was like Earl Thanksgiving, Earl Christmas.
Yeah.
He passed away.
He was
a couple years
he was
ago.
like plastic faced.
Ernest.
Ernest.
Yeah. Ernest goes to camp.
Yeah, I still have them tapes. Ernest goes to camp and
Them shits was funny though. Them shits were funny though.
But that's what it reminds me of. Like there's gonna be multiple of those. Larry the Cable Guy this, Larry the Cable Guy that.
But Larry the Cable Guy is funny though to me. He's a
No,
redneck,
no.
but he's
Yeah,
funny.
Ernest wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
He was funny, man.
He made a lot of movies.
It wasn't that funny. No.
Ernest was funny, but it was like in a different type of funny though.
He had a Sprite commercial and
He
everything.
was like, it's a clean funny. It's just like a
That kids could enjoy. It's a family.
It's like an all family thing. It's just like a National Lampoon type. But
Well,
National
National Lampoon's
it was kind of dirty though.
pushed
Yeah. They pushed the
They
envelope.
pushed the envelope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They pushed the envelope of Ernest type movies. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was like that.
Right.
Even their magazines a little risque, man. When I was a kid, I used to think that was porn.
What?
National Lampoon, like it would be some stuff in there. It was
I
like-
never seen the magazine in my
Had a
life.
Yeah.
magazine?
Yeah,
That's
that's,
what I said.
that's where it's
I
from.
always
It's a
thought they made
magazine.
movies.
It's a magazine.
I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
This kid in my class said, "Oh," and I'm like,
I wasn't gonna say nothing until Dragon said. It. I was like, God, I was the only one.
Yeah, I knew it was a magazine.
I never heard of
No,
it.
I never heard of it before.
I thought you were talking about like.
I'm reading. We got some notes on here.
I thought the Sears lingerie fucking cam used to come to my house when I was a kid with porn.
I got the. I
treated it like porn.
We got the notes on the on this 15-inch plasma that Dragon's got in the studio, and Dragon, you're a racist, man. I'm looking at these notes, and one of the topics that we want to talk about is.
What the fuck, dude? Where's this going? What?
I already know where it's going. Go ahead.
One of the topics that we want to talk about today is, in Afghanistan, there's this guy that converted. You know, Afghanistan is a Muslim country, and there's this guy that converted to Christianity, and they want to kill him. And I told Dragon, I was like, this is one of the topics I want to talk about today, and Dragon's writing the notes for the show, and he writes. Oh, I don't even want to say the words. Tell the people what road you were.
Okay.
What road you were on when you wrote these shits.
First of all, like, I have no disrespect for anybody.
Fuck you. He wrote down Afghani towelheads get killed for being Christian. He said Afghani towelheads. I got mad respect for him, but yeah.
No. People here in America.
Speaking the mic.
People here in America, that has a brain. Not those people over there. That
those
no
people?
kind of brain.
Oh, they don't have brains now?
Over there. No, because they get.
You digging a ditch so bad.
No. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Nobody blowing up my.
No, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like. That to me, that's fucked up, man.
No,
like
it gets.
You know what they call us?
Go ahead. Say what you say.
I don't know. I didn't expect anyone to actually stop talking.
Go ahead, Dragon.
No, it just pisses me off. Like a couple shows ago, we were talking about those cartoons, people burning down our stuff we have over there of the cartoons. We had no part whatsoever. They're burning down our
McDonald's, man. They burn
exactly,
McDonald's.
And they're like coming at us for no reason. Like
Big Mac and all.
Why are you trying to kill this guy because he turned Christian? He doesn't want to be part of your religion. Why are you gonna kill him?
I mean, I don't agree
Most
with
of these
it.
people over there, are brainwashed. You know what I mean? It's not.
Well, like we aren't in the United States.
Well, I think Dragon was trying to say by him saying a towelhead shit is just he's like treating ignorance with ignorance. Like they're ignorant for not recognizing Christianity or not allowing somebody. So then he's gonna call them and by ignorant term just because they're ignorant already. But I mean, I
have nothing against like anybody or of any other.
No, but I'm not saying that it's right.
I'm not saying they're ignorant or that's right. It's just they have a strong faith in what they. I'm saying that their people should all be Muslim, and that's how they grew up, and that's how they were taught, and that's how it is over there.
I mean, if it's like that, then why not just like?
That's why they have to move over here, and then if they want to convert,
I was gonna say, what do you call it when you kick someone out of a country? You call it
extradite.
No, that's
exile.
No,
exile.
Exiles.
Extradite is when
you got warrants in other cities. Extradite your ass.
Yeah, why not just exile into a different country? I'm pretty sure that this country that wouldn't want to take him.
Why are you gonna try to kill this guy?
Because it's disrespect.
Man.
Yeah, but still, the thing is, Condoleezza Rice.
It's called screensaver because Prime Suspect just got messed up.
Condoleezza.
You got to move the mouse real quick so the screen comes back on.
Condoleezza Rice is a hoe.
No one disrespects
Condoleezza Rice. She
Prophet
called
Muhammad like
the.
No one.
Condoleezza Rice called the Prime Minister of Afghanistan. We got like 24 beers that we've been drinking here, so
you
full of shit.
kind of intoxicated. Yeah. But Condoleezza Rice.
You said this name like 8 times.
Condoleezza Rice.
Mr. Ross.
Okay, we know who he is or who she is.
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, all right.
Miss Rice.
Miss Rice.
She called the Prime Minister of Afghanistan, and she was like, we really don't want this to happen, and blah blah blah. And he was like,
hit him up on the hip?
I swear, probably. I swear that this won't happen, blah blah blah. But two of the major clerics, and they call it like their priests or their holy people, in the Middle East, they call them clerics. And
You read the whole article, huh?
Yeah, I did. they said he needs to die. They want him to die. He needs to be killed. He said this was his words. We need to cut off his. We need to cut off his head, and that's like fucked up. But he was like, if the Prime Minister doesn't allow this to happen, then we're just gonna tell the people to rip him apart when they let him go. So
You got to practice what you preach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
So
something that's right, but that's how it is over there.
But you know what I'm saying? It's
just-
like, to me, that
that's
makes me
sacred.
think of like the Romans back in the day when Christianity just came about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They follow their word just like it's written.
Yeah.
We don't follow Christianity because we would be doing a lot. We'd be stoning people and doing all kinds of stuff if we follow the word like they do. But you know,
we
that's
don't follow our
that's
religion
right.
as strict as them.
No, this is what I have to say. Okay, everyone believes in like a god or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know, so something created everything. Okay, the person that created everything, or like I said, let's just say, speak to me right here. You know, I believe in God. Okay, God created everything. You know, blah blah blah. Okay, He doesn't force His will on you. Yeah, He doesn't force His will on you. He's not there in front of you. You're not doing what I'm telling
preaching
you
the
to
sermon,
do. So you
blah
must
blah
die.
blah.
Then let me
what I
answer
mean?
this thing.
Get
So-
closer to the mic.
If you
So
say
how-
that,
wait, how's another person gonna tell you, you know, you ain't doing what God says, so I'm gonna kill you? If God doesn't say, how a regular human being is gonna tell another person, you're not doing what God
The
says? I'm
Bible,
gonna
the
kill you.
Quran, everything was written by man anyway.
But I mean, being Muslim over there is like the way of life over there. So that's just like, if you're not Muslim, that's not,
That-
you shouldn't be there, and it's just like out of disrespect
it's
to
like
them
the
too.
oldest religion.
And they
I
don't
never-
want,
I
they
never
probably
knew.
don't want him spreading Christianity over there either. That's probably why
We'll just
too.
exile him to a different country.
Because they want to have a stranglehold.
But that's gonna make them look bad.
See, that's what it is. Over there, they use religion as a stranglehold on people. That's what they do.
Oh well.
That's all it is. Well, all inside the world, they use religion as a stranglehold. But
He
over
changed
there,
that shit up real quick.
but over there, they use it. You know, that's their main defense right there.
Well, shit,
They use
over
religion.
here, we use it to get money from people, like the anointed handkerchiefs.
The what?
You never see that shit on
Every show, we
BT?
gotta talk about
That's how you get paid. That's how you get paid in the U.S.
What? You never see that late, like at 5 o'clock in the morning
What?
on BT, man.
The what?
They'll be like this. They'll be like
Man, you
all,
should find that and put it.
all sorts of
What?
Yo, wait, hold on.
What is
I'm
it?
gonna look for that video. If I can find it, it's gonna play right now. If not, my bad. But I'm gonna look for it.
What?
Let's see if we
Well, what
find
are you
it.
talking about? What are you talking about?
like
Anointed
no,
handkerchiefs?
like there's like all sorts of like white people, black people, Spanish people, and they're selling anointed handkerchiefs, and they're saying that if you buy an anointed handkerchief, it's gonna help you, you know, get
Blow
a
your
job
nose.
or blah 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 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's like we you know people.
Hey,
use-
an anointed handkerchief. If a pet rock could sell, an anointed handkerchief can't be that bad.
yeah, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like
This is
people use religion to make money, like TD Jakes.
Well, at least we're making money
He's
out of
selling-
it. They're trying to behead people over it.
Yeah, but you
That's a
shouldn't
different
make
story.
money off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Anointed tennis shoes for
Anointed-
basketball players.
It will make you jump higher. But like, you know, like TD Jakes, he's selling 1 million books, and you know, got a biggest congregation in Atlanta, and you know, Benny Hinn was down here in Florida, and now he's somewhere else.
I'm not gonna defend them because a lot of them are crooked or bad or whatever like that. But a lot of it, I mean, some of them you take the money and you know, what I'm saying they donate some of them towards the cause, and then they use the rest of the money to keep going with their cause. Because I mean, if you're a famous figure and you know what I'm saying, and you got
Yeah,
a
at
big
least
cause
you-
behind you, you're gonna need money to back that. You know what I'm saying?
But
least
why
some
you gonna be all
people-
flashy and wearing all these diamonds and all these expensive suits?
Yeah,
and
but at least some
buying
of the
all
money's
these
going to go.
cars, and you know what I'm saying?
Because if you look like you were broke, then be like, yo, you're supposed to be paid. Why do you even look like? It's just.
But you're not
that's just how
supposed to
it
be paid. You're working for the church. You're working for the Lord. You work. You know.
Well,
The
it doesn't
Lord is
matter.
good.
They're not beheading
God
people.
is good.
They're not beheading people over
God
there.
is really good at TD Jakes.
Well, anyway.
And Creflo Dollar.
Yeah, Creflo Dollars. He's paid.
Is that his real
Dollar. It's not
name?
even. Yeah, exactly. What?
That's
the
a hot
fuck?
name, though. I tell you
Yeah,
that.
is that-
You know what? When I
His first name is kind
Creflo
of
Dollar.
Creflo. I don't know about
Creflo
Creflo,
Dollar?
but Dollar.
Yeah, he's a
Who
big
the fuck is that?
evangelist. He
He's a big
has a
evangelist.
large church in Atlanta too, and he's
Well-
on the Welcome to Atlanta
Well,
video.
it's- you don't
standing in front of his
yeah,
Bentley.
Exactly.
Wow.
Or if you watch the uncut BT, it's like he pops on right after. It's like
Yeah,
BT
he does
uncut
some-
than him. You watch the
Obviously,
booty
he's
shaking,
getting
and then you
paid.
get
No. Oh, after the booty shaking is the farting priest guy.
Oh, well, it goes off from that. Every time I
The
wake
what,
up
farting
early in the
priest?
morning, I see
Yeah.
Creflo Dollar. Every time I see BT, I see Creflo Dollar.
I know at 4 o'clock. Yeah, that. comes on. It's the
Party
preach.
preacher. That's the
That
shit.
shit is hilarious,
I put
bro.
you guys up on that shit.
Shit was hilarious.
All right,
yo.
we're gonna play the Party Priest
yeah.
right now so you can see it. Check it, Videocast. If you're not downloading Videocast, sign
Download
up
the
for
Videocast. Hold it down.
Nomadz.ent.com.
That's how we do it. Big up to
We have-
Heineken providing.
No, because they ain't providing shit.
Yeah,
That
you-
shit
you're
wasn't
not.
free.
What
Yeah,
they
we had
need
to
to
come out
do
the
is
pocket.
provide some shit.
Yo, if you listen to, if you listen or watching this Videocast right now, and you want to advertise on our show, hit us up. Nomadz.ent.com.
Because God knows we need gas.
Yeah,
Hook us up with some free
and we don't
shit.
do this. Yeah, that's one thing you guys need to understand. We don't do this for free. We don't have. I mean. Well,
You getting paid here.
Just get paid and not
I'm
tell
sorry. I didn't
I
mean.
know I've been missing a little bit,
Hold
but
on.
damn. Like, what that, I come back and everybody gets paid.
I mean, I didn't mean to say we don't do it for free. I meant we.
I didn't get my.
It costs
direct
money to
deposit.
do this.
And we do it ourselves.
Exactly. We hustle. We do it. This is our 20th show. So congratulations to us. Big up.
Celebration.
Drinks in
This is
the
what we
air.
do.
Alright.
It's official that Benzino
And David Mays.
Dave Mays
Out of the source, thank goodness.
out of the
Made
source.
men.
Now I'm pretty sure they're
Fuck
still
outta
probably
here.
making money from them.
Yeah, they making money.
I think they still have stocks in it, but I don't think they have any right to do anything to control it.
Right.
Which is great
I don't
because
think it
hopefully
matter
they'll bring
anyway
it back.
Yeah, yeah.
I think-
The nasty gas face. Let me get some of that.
I think the source is like dead anyways. Like no matter what they do,
Yeah.
I don't think there's no recovering back from like what Benzino did. So
Well, I don't know. The source, they could probably recover, but I'm saying the source was like, I used to couldn't wait till the next source came out. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
gotta
I'm not
shop
like
less.
I'm not like that with Double XL. I mean, I like Double XL, but it's not like if I see it, then yeah, I'll buy.
I
But
haven't,
I'm not
I
like,
haven't really been up on reading up on.
I used to buy the source all the time.
Me
but-
too.
So did
I had a
I.
subscription.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I stopped. Like the only magazine, like the only like hip hop type magazine I'll buy now is Scratch. That's like the only hot shirt I'll read now.
Yeah, but that's
maybe
not. Isn't that a
producers,
quarterly magazine anyway?
but I don't even.
I don't
know.
think it's a monthly. I think
Yeah, it
it's a
comes out
quarterly.
every month. It comes out every
Was
month.
it? I thought it was quarterly.
No, it comes out every month. It's pretty hot magazine.
Yeah, no, I seen. I got a couple, but I'm just saying. Back in the day,
No, just hit from the bottom.
oh God, share the germs. But I mean, back in the day, I used to love, you know what I'm saying, reading the sources, checking them out every, you know what I'm saying, who got 5 mics or unsigned hype,
Yeah.
all that
but-
crap. But I mean, double like shit now. I'm not trying to shit on magazines. It's just it's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like now, like that the reviews that doesn't hold any sort of credibility whatsoever because they kind of destroy the the deal with the mics. So I don't think anyone's gonna give it any kind of respect.
But that was a
whatsoever,
big
any
thing.
Well,
That was a
everybody
big thing
bit
that-
off of them anyway. Like the source did the 5 mics, and what does XSL do? Like 5 records or something like that.
The only reason I pick up an XXL is to see eye candy.
Yeah, eye candy's awesome. But they already got like eye candy magazines, so you don't even need
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say I forgot.
Oh yeah, that.
But no, the source when it came to like 5 mics, that was huge. If someone got, that was like, oh shit, you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? It's 4.5 mics. 4 mics is, it's decent. You know what I'm saying? That's a good album right
now-
there.
5 mics. Little Kim got 5 mics.
And yeah, if your
people-
money's right, you can get
People
5
out of
mics.
nowhere were getting 5 mics. That's like when people started like thinking like, what the hell's going on? When Made Men, they were, what did they get?
They were getting mics. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got like 3 or 4. They got like 4 mics.
I think they got like 4 mics. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are these guys?
They're garbage, man.
The only time you saw them was on the ad for that little
fold
bulletproof
out
vest.
ad.
Yeah, they used to have the 4-page ads and fold out, and I just look at it like,
Who the fuck are these
I've
guys?
never even seen these guys on video. Like, who are these people? Like, what the fuck? I thought they were like the next big thing or
Yeah,
something like
'cause
that. I
I'm
was
like, they're thinking for ads like this.
like when I saw the ads, I was like, man, am I not up on something? Like, am I missing something? This shit is trash, though.
Basura.
Exactly, but it's all good. So keep them the fuck out. Stay
Slut
away.
monkeys.
You fucking slut monkey.
So
I still got his phone number. I wonder if it works.
He was
hopefully he won't. Well, they won't try to find their way back into the source, and
You
I don't know.
fucking slut monkey.
I don't know what's gonna happen with the source. I
He's
don't-
probably gonna buy out Ozone.
That would be hilarious.
JB would never do that.
for the right money.
Hey, money talks. I don't care who you
You
are.
can start up a new magazine. It's not like they're huge anyway. I mean,
Remember the
Oh no, yeah, she signed a deal. She got a publish.
yeah?
Yeah,
oh,
she
my
got a
bad.
deal. Yeah,
I take that back.
She signed a deal, publishing deal, whatever. She's official now.
She's all over the country.
She's
now.
under. Yeah, they were in New York before, but now they got a publishing deal, so they're all over.
That is hot. So
Yeah.
when they're in Orlando, it's making it big.
Yeah, but they're a down south magazine, so it's not even supposed to be Orlando. So
Well, it's all good. She's based out of Orlando, so big up
Yeah.
to
It
her.
came from the Orlando Source.
yeah.
Remember the Source Award? No, the Orlando Source Awards.
Oh Jesus, I never went, but I remember that shit.
So good. What's the next topic?
I know I
You
see
guys
towel
want to talk
heads.
about next? Yeah, we already had.
Cuba.
several
Cuba,
words.
mira de Cuba.
Yeah, fucking Cuba.
Wow,
What about
those-
Cuba?
de
Whoa.
Cuba, come on.
Well, what happened was like with the World Baseball Classic that happened not too long ago, where Japan.
What is that? What is that?
Well, it was like
Konnichiwa.
yeah, it was like a baseball tournament with like all the countries, where everyone battled to see who was the champion, whatever. It
But
was
the thing is, a lot of baseball players, they didn't play because they were like, "What the fuck am I gonna play for? Why
No,
I can risk getting injured."
Well, it's just a big thing.
That's American players who think.
yeah,
like
but
that.
a lot of people are like I know with a lot of Hispanic
Yeah,
people,
Dominican Republic and
they're like
Dominican Republic was killing
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
they're like really big with their nations.
Big
whatever.
poppy,
'Cause
yeah.
I know my parents, they don't watch sports or nothing, but during this whole entire thing, anytime a game with Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic came on, they watched.
Yeah.
So like with people who are like from different countries other than the United States, they're very big with their nation. So
But you gotta understand too. I mean,
Everyone's up on it.
USA didn't even make the playoffs, but you gotta understand this is like off
got
season.
spanked
So
by Canada and Mexico.
yeah, they got beat by Mexico. But I mean, you gotta understand
didn't
this is
have all that
this is the
steroid
off.
players,
Yeah, first of all the serious players didn't play, and second of all, well, they did have like Derek Jeter and you know they had some good players.
Cedric didn't play.
I don't know.
He was on the sidelines.
I hate
Yes, he
baseball.
was. He was on the sidelines.
The only big name I
In
heard
the
was
dugout.
like Roger Clemens.
In the
and that
sidelines,
was-
like it's
that was his
football.
last game.
He still
whatsoever.
plays baseball. Roger.
Yeah,
Clemens.
bro. He
Yeah.
pitched the last game
Like
in Mexico.
50 something.
No, but
That was his last game.
But,
That was his last game
for America, that was like the off season. Like all the players are relaxing and shit. They ain't even in shape for fucking baseball. But all the other countries, this is their season. Like when the baseball players, like the American baseball or people that play for the for baseball over here, on the off season they go to Puerto Rico, they go to Dominican Republic to play in the Spanish leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like Juan Gonzalez, he plays for Puerto Rico, and they have their own league or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So all these other leagues are fresh. This is their time to play. So then they just came up and whooped up on everybody else.
I have a question. Puerto Rico had their own team.
Yeah.
That's not.
But
shouldn't
they have their own league.
They shouldn't have their own team.
Why is that?
Cause this part of the United
Yeah,
States.
exactly.
No, they're not actually part of the United States. They're,
Well, they need to
they're
be
their
born-
own
They're
country.
If you're
affiliated.
born in Puerto Rico, you're considered a United States citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, we're
But
not.
Puerto
they're
Rico's
not part of it.
they've had a Spanish league for a long
All right.
time.
Hey George, cut them off.
Exactly.
Cut them off. They want their own baseball team. Cut them off right now. Cut the power off right
Hey.
now.
And we ain't gotta pay. You go to Puerto Rico, you ain't paying taxes on anything.
Yeah.
See,
that's-
see, I think
that's
that's
people-
fucked.
Yeah,
I
they don't pay
don't
taxes.
understand that.
That's-
I don't understand that. It's like you either be a state or you just go off and be your own country.
They'll never be a state. I'll tell you that much.
You
What
then
do
be
you-
your own country.
What are they army against us?
They'll never be a state.
No, wait, hold up. You can't say shit because out of a little tiny island, everywhere you go, you're gonna run into Puerto Ricans everywhere. So exactly.
It's not my fault they
Out of
don't
a
use
little
birth
fucking
control.
island, we multiply like roaches.
Well, like rabbits. Listen, motherfucking like roaches. You gotta associate us with roaches.
My bad, like rabbits.
Fucking plátano. I swear to
I
God.
said roaches. That's fucked
This
up.
motherfucker.
I said cut the power off, but you said roaches.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Well, anyways, like with the whole series or whatever, Japan
Puerto Rico's
won.
nice.
Speaking
What
to the
about
mic.
federal tax? I mean, like,
Well,
They don't pay taxes. I go over there. I remember I buy shit cash. Just everything's
what
whatever
about
it is.
income tax?
I don't think there is. I don't.
No, I don't think they pay taxes.
I mean,
See,
can
Puerto
they
Rico's
pay-
flooded though. I wouldn't. It's good to visit, but she trying to find a job over there. Good luck.
Yeah. Anyways, like what happened was like the United States, they're the ones who like sponsored everything, whatever. And the first top three, top three places were supposed to get money out the deal. The Japan, since they won, they were supposed to get like the biggest deal out of it. and then second place and third place they'll get smaller cuts. But since Cuba won second place, they didn't get nothing off the deal. And what Cuba wanted to do, Castro, he said he wanted to give all the money that he got from the world, from the World Baseball Classic, and he was going to give it to the victims of Katrina. But the government stepped in and said, nah, you ain't getting nothing from us because we got an embargo on you and you ain't getting nothing from us. So what the hell you think about that?
My question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do we still have a trade embargo against Cuba anyway? Does anybody even know?
It's not the Cold War anymore.
Way before, it's been what, 50 years?
For one, they're a communist country. And
that's the biggest thing is because of the communist country.
Communism is like
it's like
enemy to our government because our government is basically a capitalist.
I don't agree with that.
Capitalist, country, whatever. They're like our sworn enemies. Anybody who's, a communism, they're our enemies. We can't deal with them.
What's crazy is we say all of this and we say how bad he treats the people, but it's really our fault that the people live so bad in Cuba because we don't allow any type of trade or anything with them. So if people are starving and people are hungry, it's the United States' fault.
Yeah, pretty much.
It trickles down to their fault, yeah.
Because we don't want to play ball with them. That's why they're our enemy, because communism, everything runs under one person, or basically everything's under a big commune.
It's a dictatorship.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dictatorship,
Exactly.
yeah.
But some communist countries run smoothly. I mean, there was no problem with Russia while they were under communist order.
Except for them selling nukes and shit to anybody who got the money.
But as soon as they tried to form a democracy, you can't even buy. There's no food on the shelves. There's nothing. But when they were running like a well-oiled machine. Not saying I'm a communist, but we always have a hand of fucking something
stop
up.
on that, because I was gonna say something earlier, but I was looking at your shirt. You do have a communist symbol on your shirt.
Well, blame that on Mark Echo, because this is Mark Echo's shirt.
Oh, the Russia shit.
Yeah, he does have a communist symbol on his shirt. But anyways,
Ooh, you got a communist symbol on your shirt.
But anyways, like
that looks like a sickle and a paint roller.
Yeah, that's
It's communist or like a contractor.
A communist
contractor.
But anyway,
graffiti
like,
artist.
communists, everything runs under a dictatorship. You know what I mean? That goes to one person.
Yeah.
You can't really have free trade. That's why they're our enemies, because our country is based on free trade.
But see that going back to that World Baseball thing. But I was bringing up the point. I also think that could also be because he knew that the U.S. wasn't gonna pay him. So that could be like a, you know what I'm saying, he could have tried to flip and be like, yeah, I know they ain't gonna pay me, so what I'm gonna say is I was gonna give it back anyway to make me look good. You know what I'm saying?
No, actually, I don't really believe that.
Oh, you got him on the phone or something? You called him? You talked to the nigga?
No. Ever
cool?
since Katrina happened, like, Castro's been trying to send us money, trying to send his doctors over here to help.
I never heard anything about that.
It's been
It's all like a ploy, man. It's all.
I think it's all a ploy though.
It's been everywhere, but he's been like
to make him look good.
Exactly, because he knows that we're gonna say no.
Personally,
no, but still, how can you say, like, because other countries, our sworn enemies, are trying to send help to us before our
But
own
he knows that we're
jumps
going
in.
to say no.
Before our own president jumps in.
No, I'm not saying that that maybe he doesn't want to do it or something like that, but I'm just saying that I personally think that's a ploy, because he knows the embargo's in place, so he knows we're not going to give him any money, so that would make him look good to say, oh, I was going to give the money all to Katrina, but since you guys don't want to give me no money.
But regardless if it was a
regardless of
or
nothing,
not, it's still help from whatever. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm trying to say is do you really think he would have gave all that money over if he won and they actually gave him the money?
Well, how much money are we talking about anyway?
Yeah, that's my question.
I don't even know. Like
$20.
From what I read, they made like $50 million like in profit
Wow.
on the deal.
I don't know what it was.
So
That was
The World Baseball Classic, $50 million.
Yeah.
Not from the U.S., but from everybody else who wanted to watch. All the countries wanted. That was huge for the countries. Spanish countries, they take their sports great. Baseball in the Dominican and Cuba.
So in all the
like,
other countries,
that's
that was like
major.
Big.
Yeah, that's
like most
major.
Hispanic country, like I said, they have like big nationalism with like whatever their country is. So they'll sit there and they'll watch it and they're real big on it.
Did you see the Wild World Sport when they played there? You would see a sea of people, of Spanish people, all wearing their countries. Like it was.
So they play at the
serious.
Wild World Sports.
Yeah, they were playing the Wild World Sports.
That's why you see these Puerto Rican kids wearing Puerto Rican hat, Puerto Rican shoes, Puerto Rican underwears and everything.
Puerto Rican shoes.
I don't look.
I got some right now.
I don't look at kids' underwear, so.
You know what I mean? They got everything, you know, Puerto Rico flag everywhere, you know, because they have strong national.
So I guess I need to wear
maybe if I wasn't stolen from my country, I would have a flag to wear too.
Thank
but
you very much.
unfortunately, I'm American.
Well,
and
I'm American too. We were stolen from our country.
I don't know about you, Prime, but
I'm pretty sure if you were born in Africa, you probably wouldn't even be here right now.
Why not? Trying to get up some of y'all American women. International.
How many? I've only met like 2 or 3, but how many actual, like, you spoke to someone, they said they moved here from Africa?
I had a girlfriend that was in 7th
Tayo
grade.
and Aya Ogundia.
She was from
Shout
Africa.
out to them in Nashville right
Her name was
now.
Rose.
I said I know 2 or 3 people. Don't act like I said I I said I knew 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's the most you ever know is 2 or
There's
3
not a
people.
high concentration of Africans in Orlando, but other cities there are. There's a lot of Africans in New York.
I just threw the question out there.
Yeah, in New York,
Yeah.
they're out there selling CDs on the corner on the blanket.
It's all the Puerto Ricans.
And the Haitians.
They're the ones out there bootlegging.
Haitians are the only ones that, or I don't know how, but they still like rocking or like bringing cross colors. Like I think cross colors is still alive out there somewhere because Haitians still rock it.
Port-au-Prince
No, not
has
all
a
Haitians.
factory.
It's the Haitians like straight out of Haiti when they come over here.
Haitians.
Yeah. You know, not,
They have to be straight out of Haiti to be Haitian.
no, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You can't be
straight
Puerto Rico
from
out of Puerto
Haiti.
Rico be Haitian.
Straight from Haiti.
He's talking about straight off the boat.
Rico,
Off the
whatever.
boat, yeah.
Yeah, people off the boat, they come straight, you know, fresh new cross colors. That little mesh
Cross
shirt
colors was
with all the
hot,
colors.
man.
No, they used to
Oh
rock
my
cross
God.
colors, and they'll be missing like the first 5 buttons. Every Haitian I know. That's what I see. If a Haitian listens to this, I'm very sorry. I love you guys.
We don't mean all the Haitians. We just mean the
Dutch
people off
master.
the boat.
Dutch master.
Dutch matches Haitian, right?
Yeah.
I love you, Dutch.
Well, he knows what we mean. Anybody off the boat, like same thing with Puerto Rico.
From any
off the
country.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I'm not
Any
trying to
country.
shit on Haitians. I'm just saying they
It's
love
an-
good cross colors.
Boat. No, it's anyone off the boat. Yo, there's a lot of shit you can make fun. Same thing with Puerto Ricans, Cubans.
I was off the
I'm
boat.
trying to think.
I was off the boat 400 years ago.
Este maricón. That wasn't you then.
My family.
That wasn't even you. You're white. You know
Hey,
that,
man,
right?
it's not my fault.
It's not my fault. One of the shipmates got in with my
Right, it's not my fault that the slave master, you know.
I mean, you're fucking full of shit.
It's not my fault.
I'm trying to think what the fucking off the boat Ricans be doing. Oh, I just know they be having the Corollas. That's it.
And they be mad homo looking too.
I don't know about that, but
Those straight miras, man, they're straight homo. I don't know about
He said, the straight
I don't know about no
fucking
homo.
homos to me.
Well, they're real
All them
preppy.
reggaeton
They're
niggas,
real
they
preppy.
look like
Yeah, they're real
homo.
preppy. Yeah, tell them to the face. They run you over with their fucking Corollas.
They have fucking homo, huh?
¿Qué tú te crees, maricón? Pa, pa, pa. Talking all that shit. Puerto Ricans come out the woodworks. Remember Four Fighters?
Yeah.
You remember Four Fighters?
Well, it's hot, man. I had a good.
No, not that day.
Oh. Oh.
When Dragon fell out of the car. Next thing I know, I thought it was in Rico. Like there was like 30 Puerto Ricans. I didn't even count that many in the club.
I was drunk
That was
off my
bad.
ass.
That was really bad. And I think the music stopped looping.
Yup.
How long have we been talking?
Oh, no, I think it's time to wrap up the show.
All right. It's time to wrap it up. This is how we do it. This is the 20th podcast and videocast.
I don't know if it's the 20th video, but it's the 20th pod, definitely. Right?
Yeah, 20th podcast, and we kind of slept on the videocast, but
No, we was relocating, you know, getting everything right. Wow, that was.
my bad.
that was pretty
But this is how we do it all day, every day. My name is Prime Suspect, and we got D-Well, Non-Steezy,
Yeah.
DJ Dragon,
Yeah.
Podcast 20, Videocast 20. This is how we do it. Check the website, www.nomadsent.com. Check us on MySpace, myspace.com/Nomadz Entertainment. This is how we do it all day, every day. Prime Suspect, peace, D-Well, Non-Steezy, DJ Dragon.
Peace out.
All right.